Okay.
Hi, this is Miss Store's class. This is Ava and Emmy, and they are sharing with you our Twitter. I know it's backwards, but it's at TechAMES, at Red Carpet Crew 4, hashtag Happy Classrooms. This is our newest hashtag, DCTAM. We'll put it in the group chat so you can see it and use it later. But feel free to chat with us while we're here. We're glad to have you. All right, first up, we're going to talk about an app called Tiny Tap. And I'm going to get, who wants to talk about Tiny Tap? If you want to talk about Tiny Tap, come sit right here for me, okay? If you want to talk about Tiny Tap. I'm probably used to grab my iPad. Grace is choosing not to come in here, baby. Okay, thank you. Thank you for showing that. Okay, who wants to introduce it? All right. Let's introduce it. Okay, can we get up close to the camera?
All of us?
Well, who's going to talk about it?
All of us?
Okay.
So we're gonna show you Tiny Tap.
What is Tiny Tap?
Tiny Tap is an app to where you can make games for other people to use, like other classrooms, just as long as they have the app.
Yes, yeah, and they can play online too.
Yeah.
So they're very interested in creating some Tiny Tap games for our kindergarten students right now. The kindergarten teachers are reaching out to us and letting us know about what's coming up as far as their topics. And so our kids are creating. So I've got some kids that would like to kind of walk you through the process, and this is going to be them.
So we can all do it. If you want to turn it.
My boy's on the counter. Okay. So if you want, you can hold up the app and you can kind of walk them through how to do the process. You can show them what the app is. You can talk about it. It's going to make it a little difficult to see.
I can help hold it. This is what the app Tiny Tap looks like. It's kind of hard to see, but it's like a baby blue with like a version of a cursive T in it. No. You have to hold it this way now.
Okay, so what's the first thing you do?
The first thing you do is press create. And it'll bring you to this white page. And at the bottom is like a paintbrush sort of thing.
What are these called?
These are the creation packs.
Creation packs.
And you can choose a creation. If you tap this, it expands. It's like you use a whole bunch of.
We're sorry, it's hard to see. All right, so they said that you press the create button, and then you can look at the art palette. Now, what are you going to do now?
If you press the smiley, it brings you to the creation pack.
All right, so you're going to choose a background.
So I'm going to choose a background. What background do you want? Choose a purple one. How about choose that purple one? Yeah. And then that. Okay. I'm gonna click it. Okay, there we go. So the background came up now. And then you got to pick a category.
Okay, so they chose a color background. Now they're going to pick a category to create their game.
3D shapes.
Okay.
So let's do the ring. And the cylinder. And then, no, don't do that yet. Because that'll take you out of this. And a cube. And now if you click out of it, you can make the shapes smaller or bigger to the size as you pinch them. Okay, so you pinch them, and I'm just going to turn this around so I can pinch them.
My boys on the counter, if you think they're going to go.
Because they can't see. Right, I know. I was just pinching them and moving them because it's easier for me. And you could also what that everybody else does.
All right, so you have the shapes there. So now we're gonna make it into a game, right? So what do you press now?
You click add activity and then push next.
Okay.
You could like you can make puzzles, you can ask questions, you can make them type in words. You can even make a soundboard.
Okay, would you ask a
that
question?
was hard.
Okay.
So here, I'll ask the question.
Okay, so right now they're creating questions. They're gonna record their voice, and then they'll show you what happens.
Touch the ring. And then so you trace the answer area, which is
And why are you tracing the answer area?
so that they can tap it, so that they can tap it, and
You'll know which is right and wrong. Good. And then what do you do once you have it circled?
push the check button.
Good job.
And then you can add another question. Add question. Touch the cylinder. And so you trace the answer area, and here's the cylinder. Marley. There, and then you push the green check again. And then you can ask more questions. Right. And then you can add more slides. So say we're done with this slide.
Miss Rodriguez. Miss Rodriguez.
Touch the pyramid. And so you trace the answer area one more time. For however many times you want. And then so say we're done with this slide. We can add a new one. And then we can play. Or we can add a new slide. So
You want to show how the game works before you do that?
yeah, let's show.
Is there a way to get back?
I think you have to finish this one and then do one. So push the smiley again. And we're gonna choose the same background. And we're kind of gonna do the exact same thing but with different shapes. Let's do animals. Yeah, animals. Yeah. So that's ABC. Yeah, but there's animals in there. Like the penguin. And do an owl.
What does she ask you to do?
Do an owl.
All of you.
Snail's cute.
Hope.
Owl, snail.
What does she ask you to do?
Okay, we're done. Now I'm gonna pinch them and move them around. Well, that's too small. I think we should make a puzzle out of this one. Yeah, it's really fun to make the puzzles. I love making them. I don't think you can make those these small. Okay, you can't make those. Yeah, it's okay. Just put them on top of them. Okay. Add activity. Can I make the puzzle? Can I make the puzzle? And okay, now we're going to make this one a puzzle. Okay, so we trace the pieces and then move it around. Yeah, and then move it around to like up here. Add it and move it around. There. No. Okay, there we go.
Okay, once y'all click done so you can show them the game.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, and then done. And move that over there. Done. Click done. And we have to play the game. You have to give it a name. Yes. What should we name it? Animals and shapes. Sure. Yes. That's a good name. So you type in your name and then you can play the game.
Hope.
So we're done. Okay, you gotta give it and then you have to add give it a short description. So we'll do something like awesome shape. Awesome shape. So we could say that you have to touch the shapes and then make a puzzle. Finish a puzzle.
Okay, sounds good.
Shape and finish the puzzle.
That's the class watching you right now. You see it on the screen?
Oh, what is it?
Let's go on the screen. You see the picture?
It's just kind of funny.
That's a class watching them right now.
It's just kind of funny. Hi, class. Hi.
Let's see what this class's name is. How we can say hi.
Okay, and then you can do that. No, you forgot it.
Say hi, Miss Kieran.
Hi, Miss Kieran. And then you said category. Then you pick the category for it. Yeah, and you can problem solving. Okay. And then you have to okay. Here we go. Then let's play it.
All right, we're gonna play the game now.
Touch the rim. And if you get it wrong, it'll make the cylinder. So if you touch the cube, yeah, it'll make a strange sound like that. Touch the pyramid.
Now this is the puzzle. And then it gives you a score, so perfect for our littles here on campus.
And we missed one on purpose. Yes.
Just to show y'all.
So what?
Thank you all. All right, we're about to talk about explain everything. Where am I? Explain everything, kids. Okay, so you're explain everything for me. I need you all to sit down. Nope, I need you all to sit down. Thank you. If you're going to do explain everything, have a seat right here. You have to just stay right here. You can back up if you want to. You back up and like it. Come here for a second. Come here, Desmond. All right, stay. All right, this is Denton, and Denton has used Explain Everything. He has created games. He actually created a language arts game not too long ago. Tell him about your experience with that. I'll get that.
I made a bada bing sentence for Explain Everything. I made a bada bing sentence.
Tell them what Explain Everything does. Like, what do you do with Explain Everything?
So you get the app, Explain Everything, and there's a little arrow on the side.
So Explain Everything is a virtual whiteboard app, and the kids have been using it, or they've used it in the past, to create videos that they can then share with other classes. The most recent one we made was for multiplication, where they went through all the steps of the distributive property, and then we saved it, and then we shared it. So this is what the screen looks like. It's a blank whiteboard, and then the kids get to add voice and text and different things, and then we can save it as a video, and like I said, share it on YouTube or send it to other classes. So Denton's going to kind of walk you through, and some other kids are going to also join in.
So there's first, you press the arrow on the start. There's an arrow when you get on here. And then you can pick your own page. We pick white so you can see it better. You can also change your colors. You pick little, you can see the black things, and you can pick color like blue.
Jamin MacArthur to the front office, please. Jamin MacArthur to the front office. Thank you.
Okay. So you can do like a more patient. I can't talk.
So what if you want to record the whole thing? What do you press first?
Press this little red dot.
Little red dot, yep.
Press it, and you can start making your voice. Hello.
How about you simplify a fraction since we just did that? How about you write a fraction for me? Write down, let's do 6/12. Okay, now walk our audience and walk them through how you're going to simplify it. What do you do first?
Okay. We're going to simplify this fraction.
6/12.
It's backwards.
Oh, it's backwards. That's okay to them.
So first, you're going to find different ways how to get 12.
So he's factoring the 6.
So you can do 2/3.
2 and 3.
And then you can do 1 and 6. But 1's not always going to be your friend in this.
Okay, so you factored the 6. Now what do you do with the 12?
You factor that, so you can do 6 to the end. And then
What else goes in the 12?
and you can do 4. You can do 3.
Good job.
So you want to pick, if you can see it, you want to pick your highest number that has the same.
What's the highest number called of both?
the GCF, so that would be like the two numbers same, so that would be 6 and 6 on the other 6.
Okay, now what do you do with the 6?
So that means you're going to divide it by 6. Go to the next page.
Okay.
Then,
Okay, now what?
and then you put the line there for the fraction. So if you divide 6 by 6, that gives you 1, and then 6 divided by 2. 12 divided by 6. Oh, 2. That's your answer.
So now, Denton, we could stop this.
And then
Oops. So now you can hear Denton talking. In a second, you're going to see his writing.
Let's do 6/12. Okay, now walk our audience on walk them through how you're going to simplify it. What do you do first?
Okay, so what's it called? We're going to simplify this fraction.
6/12.
Backwards.
Why that way?
So, first we're going to find different ways how to get 12. So,
you factor in the 6.
then you can do 2 thirds,
2 and 3.
and then you can do 1 and 6. But 1's not always going to be your friend in this.
Okay, so you factor the 6. Now what do you do with the 12?
You factor that, so you can do 6, 2's again, and then
What else goes in the 12?
you can do 4, and you can do 3.
Good job.
So you want to pick, if you can see it, you want to pick your highest number that has the same.
What's the highest number of those?
The GCF, so that would be like the two numbers same, so that would be 6 and 6 on the other.
Okay, now what do you do with the 6?
So that means you're going to divide it by 6. Go to the next page. Look at that.
Okay.
it was Ava.
Okay, now what?
So if you divide 6 by 6, that gives you 1, and then 6 divided by 2.
Why did I I forgot my handwriting's terrible.
So now, Denton, we can stop this.
And that's how you make a video. Now, Denton, what could we do with this video now? Like, what could we do with this?
You can put it on YouTube. You can put it on YouTube, Twitter, or you can share it with other people.
Yeah, so then it's not the teachers teaching the kids, it's the
kids teaching the teachers.
It's the kids teaching the
other
kids. Alright, so that was Denton.
I wish it was the kids.
Alright, anybody else want to share about explain everything? And I'll tell some other people. Do you want to talk about it? Okay, what do you want to talk about for explaining? You want to use this? I'm going to go to another.
Emily. It's our turn. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the next one?
What do you want to talk about? That you said you want to talk. What do you want to talk about? Who wants to talk about explain
Me
everything?
and Emily.
Sweetheart.
Do the same as that. Just like simplifying fractions.
We're doing green screen.
So we just do.
Well, talk about how could you use this app in the classroom? How could other classes
If
use
you were
this?
like in the classroom and you needed to do like fractions or anything, if you make a video, it'll help it a little bit better to show you how your brain is getting through your brain and running through. You can use it in the class for language arts, math, reading, science, social studies, anything really. But
And there's Explain Everything is about to release a new one called, I think it's Explain Everything Collaboration, where classes in different states and different countries could actually get together and make videos. You think about it. All right, the next one that you think about, you can show it to them, okay? You want to make it real quick and then we'll show it to them?
Yeah.
Okay. They're going to work on a video, and then I have some kids who would like to talk about doing. That's the green. Who wants to go grab the robot gently out of the hallway? You can go grab your robot, yeah? You going to go grab your robot? Okay, yeah. They're going to go grab some posters of some robots.
Yeah, go get the robot. I'll keep you busy while I'm doing this, so you don't just have to stare at the classroom, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, so I'll make my video. No, those are boring colors. No, keep it at black. So we can just do 900 plus.
You gonna go build it over there like
Yeah.
All right.
Now I will show you some robots.
This is one of our teams. A little while ago, we did a PBL project, project-based learning, about forms of energy, and the kids were placed in groups, and they researched all 5 forms, and then they were tasked to create a robot that uses at least 3 forms of the energies. So they created a poster, a visual of their robot, and then they used DoInk, which is a green screen app, to create a commercial to promote their robot. So this is one of our groups. You want to talk about your robot?
We decided to name our robot the Energy Bot 2015 because when we made this robot, it was 2015. And then for arms, we have little pinchers to pick up things. The eyes light up for light energy. We have a speaker as the mouth so he can talk, which is sound energy. Electrical energy is the TV. The plug is electrical energy so you can charge him. The wheel is for a leg and it is mechanical energy.
So they use this to start off their project, and then they created a green screen using DoInk. This is what the app looks like. It looks like it's an octopus. You've got green screen and you've got animation. And so they picked a background. What was your background? Do you remember what your background was? It was space. And then all the kids stood in front of the green screen, and the green screen disappeared. Then what did you see? It was like they were floating in space. And you can see the final videos if you go to our classroom blog, which is Converse in the Classroom. It's a Blogspot blog. I'll put that in the feed in just a second. Can you share yours?
Yeah. Our robot. Emily, I need you. Emily. Emily. I can't do that. So yeah, go on next. Okay, so our robot's name is Spaghetti. They're short. And he produces light energy from his little electrical cords and also electrical energy because the wires at the top of his head connect together and make lights and electric cord thingies. His sound was his name Spaghetti, and he said, "My name's Spaghetti," and that was the sound because he was talking. The heat energy was for the spaghetti in his stomach because we put spaghetti in there because we love spaghetti. In the video we did, we had ice cream, lemonade, and spaghetti.
They actually brought food to add to their video.
Yeah, and then Camille, she has ice cream right there, lemonade, and then like what? This isn't really, but like we just did a lemonade because we needed a drink to go with it. And Camille, the girl you saw earlier for Tiny Tap, what kind of shirt was she wearing? Pink, a pink t-shirt. She's right there. She's the one who drew the cat. Down at the bottom, and then I had to draw the robot part. I didn't have to.
All right,
Let's keep it real.
Cole, you want to show your robot?
Take it.
Here, all of you come in and just show them so we can talk about the green screen app. Here, come show. There's Cole. Cole, what's your robot called? Cliff. What is your robot called? Here, come up. Does yours have a name? The Robopoly? The Robopoly. What is yours called, Christine? Toby. Show Toby. There's Toby. So, he wants to talk about the app. Like how, okay, come here, Adeline. Or Zoe, let's talk about it. Okay. All three of you can. Cool, can too. Okay.
Does it go like that?
So, in the green screen app, there is a plus sign. You're going to click the plus sign, and you're going to create a new project. And then what do you have to have?
For you need the background. You need a green background, or to stand in front of, you need a green background. So, yeah. So
what did we hang in the hallway?
A green piece of paper.
Yeah, this long piece of butcher paper, green paper. But here, you can use any color of butcher paper. Really? To get it done. Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah. Oh. So you see these plus signs, Adeline? Remember we talked, those are layers, right? So that bottom plus sign is going to be your background. So you click that plus sign, and then you can go and select an image. So let's select that one. It looks like a red carpet.
Oh, we did that.
And then you select, and there it is in your background. And then the plus sign that's above that is going to be your what?
Where you put your robot, right?
You can put a picture of your robot. What has to be your top layer? What's the top layer in the video? Yeah, it's the video you made, right?
Yeah.
So you would stick the video. Oops. Let's see, do we have a video saved? Let's see if we have one. Oh, there's one saved right there. We're going to use that. Now, when the kids go on top of here, you can see them a little bit now. The background, we need to change that background a bit.
Ow.
It's getting hard to hold.
Yeah, it is. It's very blurry. I'm sorry.
You got to fix what's called the chroma, which means you just have to keep pushing this little button back and forth until you have what you want. Until you see that red carpet back there. And then you click done. And then you finish it up. I wish we had one we could show them. I don't know where one's at though. Let's see. So they sent it to the Google Drive.
Oh, we did?
We did. Yeah, I don't know if they have a drive on this app. We're going to look for the video, but if we can't find it, if you will go to our blog, it's Converse in the Classroom. I think it's .blogspot.com. And I'll put it in Twitter as well as this feed for you to see as well. Anything else you want to talk about?
Oh, can we ask them in classrooms?
I'm not sure if classes are going to answer, but you can try. You want to try? Maybe they'll answer on Twitter. Okay, so what do you want to ask?
Who is watching and where are you from?
All right, so if you're on Twitter right now, my kids are, Zoe would like to know who is watching and where you are from. If you will use the hashtag Happy Classrooms or both, the hashtag DCTAM, we can then answer you on Twitter, and you can go to our classroom Twitter account, which is at Red Carpet Crew 4, or my Twitter account, which is at TechAmyS. Okay, anybody else have a question while we're waiting for that? Did you have a question, Grace? Did you want to ask? Did you want to share something? Question? Just going to stay on the pretty question. Do you have a question? No question? Would you take it? We're going to do 6 topics, baby. We're going to do another one.
We could, because we also wanted to and what is it called? Like, can we say we're from Texas?
Texas is good. Yeah, you can say the state you're from. Did you want to say that? Yeah.
I'm Zoe, and I'm from Texas.
And tell them why you like using technology in the classroom. How is it helping you learn?
It's I'm not good under pressure.
How is it helping you, like, versus doing something else like just paper and pencil?
It's opening like my mind and stuff. It's fun, yes.
It's fun. You're right. All right, we're gonna stick around, and then if you have any questions, hit us up on Twitter, and then we can answer you on Twitter. Once again, hashtag Happy Classrooms, hashtag DCTAM. That stands for DigSit Texas, Alabama. Is it Maine?
Missouri.
Is it Missouri? From last week when we did the Michigan. Okay.
Is anybody watching?
Yeah, look, too.
Oh. Can we like say hello in the chat?
They can't see the chat, baby. They're watching what looks like a YouTube video right now.
Oh, they are?
I think so, yeah.
Oh. Then hi!
You want to show them?
Yeah, take care. Can we do it with you? Explain everything with Ava.
All right, we have another friend that would like, or some friends that would like to share another Explain Everything video. We know it's hard to see. We're so sorry. That says prime numbers.
The numbers today are 9 16ths. And what can go into 9
So tell what you're doing. What are you doing right now?
is I'm factoring.
Yes.
And 9 is a prime number, so only 1 and 9.
Only 1 and 9?
1 and 9, and then 16 can go into a 1 and a 16 and 8 and 8 and then 2 and 2. Okay. And the ones in common are the 1s. So you can't. So it is already. So it's already.
I think it's because you use a light colored ink, maybe. Maybe it was a little bit darker.
So it says 9/16, and Ava said 9 is a prime number, so only 1 and 9 can be put into it. But 16 is not a prime number, so it can be 1, 16, 2, and 8. So what you're going to do is you're going to find one that they have in common, but none of them have in common besides 1. So it's already inside of its simple fraction.
It's already simple.
Already simplified. There you go. Yeah. Nice job. You may, yes. Yeah. You want to do it live right now, or you want to make it real quick? Because we're only going to be on for a little bit longer. We're going to show. There's our contact info if you want to communicate with us and follow us. Here's our newest hashtag that we're using from participating in DigSit last week. So please give us a follow. We'd love to talk to you right now on Twitter. Hey, look, Grace and look, they just got you. You see it, Grace?
Oh, what? Oh. Hi.
That was from Miss Jennifer Williams. She posted that. She's in Florida. Wow, Florida. Florida. All right, we're going to be on for just a little bit longer. We have one more group that's going to show you Explain Everything. It's one of our favorite things to use. Tiny Tap is also awesome, as well as DoInk.
But the iPad one seems to have a fade in the colors.
Yeah, it only has fade. So it's going to be hard to see, but we're doing Lucky 7.
And we did
967
divided by 3.
I don't know if you can see this.
The glare.
967 divided by 3. And
is it the factors?
And so what you're going to do for Lucky 7 is you're going to think of a way that you could put 3 into 967. So you could do 300 to, 100. You could do 100 to make it easy. So 100 would equal 300. Lucky 7 is to where you break down numbers to get an easier, to make it easier to do division. It's a long division strategy. And so we did 100, and that would give you 300. So you subtract it by 967, 7, 6, and then 3. No, you could do 100 again. Because it would equal. So you could do 100 again. That would equal 300, and then 300. And then you subtract. And then you just get 67. And then 67. And then you could do 20 because that's 30. Because 3 times 10 equals 30. Yeah, so 20 would equal 60. 20, then that would equal 60, and then 7. So the only one that you could do is you could do 2, and then that would give you, and then 2. 6 minus 7 would give you remainder 1. So it'd be a 222 remainder 1.
Are we going to check a long division?
Yeah. I'm not going to do long division.
Okay, we're going to show one more thing. Francie wants to show something real quick. You have your game ready?
Yeah. Is this the last one? Mm-hmm. This is our last one. Touch the laptop.
They're creating a game on Tiny Tap again. We love Tiny Tap.
Touch the iPad. Just hands.
We're showing one more thing, baby.
After, wait, can we do it after then? You're done.
Okay, so you want to talk about your game real quick while you're finishing it? What kind of game is it?
It's a techie game.
Techie game. Perfect game for today. Techie game.
It's techie game.
So you verbally tell the instructions. Ava, what are the instructions that they have to do for this game?
You have to, well, we're going to say technology on here, and then you have to tap it, and if you get it right, there will be a good sound, and if you get it wrong, there's going to be a very bad sound. And
You can choose which ones, if you want to change the sound, if you get it right or wrong.
Not yet. It's early. We're participating in Ed Camp Mobile, so showing other classes how to use different apps.
touch the laptop.
Google Hangout Air, so it's alive.
Touch the iPad. And touch the camera.
Yeah, not yet. You can let you know if anything comes up.
We got 100%.
But if you miss it, then you'll hear a noise that goes like,
Okay.
and you have to try again.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Hi guys, I'm gonna do my tiny tap.
Okay. 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 All right. Sounds good.
1 second
Right,
while
thank
she
you.
gets it pulled up.
Yes.
Because it's not ours. We literally just had it. You don't have to redo it. You just you just show it how it is. Okay. So hers got lost. So I'm gonna do it again because I remember how to do it. So I did.
What app are you on?
I'm on
Tiny Tap, and so you press the creation app or creation pack, and you're choosing.
She used the background with the hay bales with the grass and the blue.
And you're doing farm animals.
That's our background. Okay, so I'm gonna add a pig. It's big, but you can shrink it and you can put it wherever you want. Hold it like that. A dog, a horse, a dog, a cow, a horse. This one. That's a goat. And then a chicken. Okay, those are what I did. So now we're gonna shrink them.
Here, so right here.
Oh, notification.
Where you had it, baby, was good. They can see it pretty well.
Okay.
If you look at the screen, it's like minutes, don't fit over there.
Yeah. So now I have to zoom it in. And you just want to show that I'll be small. So they'll fit pretty well. But you don't want to make them so small to where they can't see, but you can change the bigness and you can change how big they are. You can turn them upside down and the diagonal you want them at. Yeah. There's a silly little pig. And the crazy cow. Goat. We have a crazy cow though. Yeah. There's Mr. Crazy Cow. Colorful. Make him smaller. There we go. Donkey. The duck. Okay, so now I go and I hit the green arrow over here. And then I press, it says ready to add activity, and I am because I'm ready to start using my voice for it, so I press okay. And it takes me to right there, and I'm going to put ask a question. So I'm going to hit ask a question. So now I can record my voice, so I'm going to say, press that button. Touch this thing. Touch the hen in the nest. So then I would go over here. It's going to ask you to circle it. So I got to go over here and I have to circle it. Sometimes it'll turn it into a perfect circle, sometimes it won't. It's not going to be a perfect circle. You didn't. Okay. So now I'm going to do another one. So I press the add button up at the top. Okay. So then lift it up a little bit more. Okay. And then I'm going to press the add button, and then I'm going to say another animal. So I'm going to say, touch the pig. Okay, it's still on. One moment, please. Okay, we're back. We're back. Sorry. So now then we go and we press add one, and then you record it. Check. And then I was at touch the pig, so I'm going to circle the pig. Guys, keep it still. I got it, Ava. So then I press check. And then I go, hold it just right. Leave it right there. And then I press the add button again. And then over to the side, I'm going to press ask questions. So this time I'm going to do touch the crazy cow. And she'll circle it. And then 2 more. Just 2. Now I'm going to press the add button again. Sorry, 3 more. Then I'm going to do touch the rainbow rooster. So I'm going to circle that.
check, and then I'm gonna do. And it also shows right here, so every time I look, I know. Oh, I know which one I'm gonna do now. So now I'm gonna do. Touch the red horse. And I'm gonna circle the red horse.
She tries to get every part of it in there.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna do.
See, like on the side, you can see which one she's doing.
Okay, this is my last
No,
one.
look next to your voice, please. Look next to one of the voices right here.
Okay, don't touch the duck. No, do it because that's the one that you
Ready?
touch the duck.
And then circle.
Then I press done. And now I can press check because I'm done.
And you have to name it or else it won't save it.
So game's name, I'm going to name it Farm. Because some of them are already named. I'll do Farmers. Okay. So, good. Now we're going to go and play it. So,
Oh, it still has the thing popped up.
Same costume as we did last time. Last week.
Annie, hold it still.
I'm holding it still. Okay, there we go.
This keyboard won't go away. Just press done. Oh, there's no done.
The store keyboard won't go away.
See it?
One second. There's been a delay. Our keyboard will not go away.
Contacts for Twitter.
And next, our newest one is ECTAN. We will entertain you.
Okay, now we're playing the game.
Touch
the hen in the nest. There we go. Touch the pig.
Get one wrong on purpose.
Touch the crazy cow. So, and I accidentally pressed the would have made this noise. Touch. So.
Then you have to try again.
Crazy cow. Then I have to touch it again. So I get it right. Touch the rainbow rooster. Touch the red horse. Touch the duck. So then I got an 89 because I missed 2.
89.
It's all right. Show them our Twitter stuff again. And
Okay, here's our Twitter stuff one more time.
Our newest one is
You're going to come say bye to Cam.
Amy's red carpet crew for Happy Class. Don't forget
Okay,
those.
put those down so we can say bye. Say bye. All right. Here's my notes.